Nat do it?
It was never rolled, no.
Okay, so yeah, that means you're next. Is it started?
Yeah,
Are you ready to do the intro?
I guess.
Okay, welcome to another amazing week of Low Initiative D&D, where we continue the I fucked that up. Dragons, Death and Destiny campaign. Today we will continue our short line tradition of having some of the players do the intro. And today, before we get into everything, we're gonna have Nat do the intro. But first, I would like to give a shout out to not sponsors, just credit, I guess. I don't know. I just wanted to give a shout out to some amazing people who provide some amazing stuff for our campaign that we use, and I just want to give some credit out for that. First, all of our maps and map packs and designs come from Mythic Portal Games. You can find all sorts of fun theme packs for a low price. You can find them on Roll20 by searching Mythic Portal Games or 1 Minute Maps, or by going to facebook.com/Mythic Portal Games. For the character and monster tokens, we use Devon Knight's tokens. Same with him. He offers tons of different packs, different themes, different types, all at a very low cost. You can find him on Roll20 by looking up Devon Knight or going to immortalknights.com/token site. All of their packs, or from the last time I checked, all their packs are all packs start at $4.99. And a lot of them are good sized ones. I know some packs on Roll20 you spend $5-10 for them and you get like 3 or 4 things. But not with them. They both offer packs that are very sizable. And I like that if I go in and buy, let's say, a goblin pack, I pretty much come out needing all the goblins I need. But definitely everyone check them out if you're watching our videos and you like what you see. They got amazing stuff. And for today's amazing intro, we got our awesome Moose to go ahead and give that. So Moose, why don't you go ahead and give the intro, or the there's a term for it. What is it called? When you do like the little thing in the beginning to like, oh, this is what happened. Fuck, I'm
Previously on Low Initiative?
Yeah, but what is that called? I know there's a term for it.
There's an actual term for it? I did not know that.
Shit.
Words.
Yeah, words.
Just words.
Yeah, it's just words.
Yeah, words. Okay, Nat, use your words.
Okay. So, previously on Low Initiative, we were pretty much mourning the loss of Cletus, and that took quite a while. Sin and Conrad didn't want in on the hugs. It's on them. Sin and Conrad pretty much took the time to, loot whatever they could possibly loot. The rest didn't even care. And, after we got a lot of the tears out of the way, everyone, got, went, but, took a trip back home. And the trip was also pretty hard on them. Yeah, some people were thinking about Cletus on the trip home. Yeah, it wasn't an easy ride, but they eventually did find themselves back at the squawking box.
You're forgetting kind of something.
Say it then. What is it?
Remember what happened at the camp?
No.
Person was watching.
Always somebody watching. Yeah, there was another person watching. Oh, jeez. Same person as last time, I assume, right?
Yeah, it was the person Conrad tried to shoot with an arrow.
Yeah, and he did shoot him.
Well, you don't know if it made contact.
That is true.
Well, I thought we did. We just, never mind.
Remember, the arrow, it looked like it either bounced off or they caught it and then they crushed it. It does not look like the arrow was injured or showed any signs of impact.
Our same winged pursuer was spotted again during one of the watches, and this time Conrad took initiative and tried to take a shot at him. the results didn't really seem to go well, as Damon said. Seemed like he crushed the arrow. But it almost did hit him. So I think I got a nat 20 on that, if I remember.
Yes.
And yeah, aside from that, they did go back to the squawking box, and Felton. I definitely picked the right guy this time. Felton said he had news for us, but the party was too sad to really, take it. And we pretty much spent the rest of the time, trying to recover over poor old Cletus. And the sad news didn't really end there. We also found a letter from Corn saying it was pretty much a goodbye. Don't know if it's forever or if they'll see him again, but Corn is also gone. We don't know. Well, we know what he's doing. He's trying to pursue the main reason he came out here in the first place, which was, to return back to the Feywilds. But some of the party members were sad about that too. But did I miss anything else?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You missed the Empire.
Yes, guards from the Empire are sticking around Latest for a while, and when we asked about what they were doing here, some people found out that they were looking for the Minotaur known as Flint. And Sin took it upon himself to use his death in battle to pretty much make money off of it. And the party did. The money was actually, pretty huge. About 800 gold each. But we definitely know that they will be around for a while, so. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Yay.
Yes, so the night ended with most of the party having some drinks and just passing out. Both Ruria and Nat, I believe, were the two people who just kind of passed out pretty early. If memory serves, and you guys were basically heading to bed after being super tired and just kind of down about everything that's been going on, but your coin purse is a little heavier for the matter. And just to avoid any confusion, the empire that he was speaking about, sorry, sometimes I think you're Nat, is the Imperial Army of Kalra. That is the name of it. A empire that was apparently from Cletus in Nat's home region. Okay. So. Conrad.
Yes.
You begin to find yourself waking up.
Wakes up. Alright. Kind of, stretches out and, kind of gets ready to tackle on the day. Is there anyone awake?
Yep, you see Sin working away.
Kind of just gets up. Morning, Sin.
Morning.
Oh, by the way, Conrad just he actually walks over to Sin. Yeah, he's like, I found something while we were out there. I'm not sure if you'll have any use for it. It was a wand.
Let me see it.
Conrad pulls out the kobold wand.
Okay, he starts looking at it. Says, I could learn a few things from this, but, I mean, I mean, I don't know what I could really gain out of this. It's kind of a one and done wand. It's had some pretty potent magic in it, but this type of enchantment doesn't ever replenish the magic.
Yeah, I imagine that you would have the most use out of it out of anybody else.
I mean, do you have use for a stick?
I don't know.
Okay, then you have the exact amount equal use for this as I do. As he kind of holds the wand up in the air.
Oh, okay.
And he pauses for a moment and just chucks it in the fireplace.
Okay. There was
You got any more sticks I need to look at?
there's this long sword I found from the Dragonborn.
Not sure. I can take a look at it.
He hands it over to him.
Okay, he begins to start looking at it over the next bit. He tells you it's going to take a few minutes.
Okay. He waits.
And you wait the time for it that it takes.
Yeah, he's just got what else to do. Go on.
About 5 or 10 minutes after that, Damasaries kind of starts waking up, stretching.
Morning.
Morning. I think we're gonna go drink. And he gets up and starts leaving.
Howard just kind of nods.
But after a few moments after Damasaries heads down, Sin finishes up, kind of observing the item, taking notes, and just looking at everything. And he holds it up in front of him for a moment, and then he just throws it over his shoulder, and it cling, clang, clang, and lands on the ground. Rhea and Nat, you both get woken up by some clanging and clattering of metal.
Oh dear. Oh dear. What was that?
Who's
It's
making noise?
Blame Sin, Conrad says.
Do you look over and tell him that?
Well, he said that.
Do you look over at them to project your voice at them?
Sure.
You look back and Sin's gone.
Of course.
Oh dear.
Why are you making noise, Conrad?
Hey, you two wake to find Conrad sitting in the room. Just Conrad.
Throwing swords, apparently.
There is a sword a few feet away from Conrad.
Howard just walks out. He just walks out.
Okay, you guys hear a sword clatter, and then Conrad just briskly walks out the room.
Yep.
You're just gonna like look at Cromwell, like watching him leave, like do the deep sigh, and she'll go to wherever the sword is and just lean it against, I don't know, lean it against this table here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do so.
Ah dear.
Nat rolls out of bed. In her usual, probably hits the floor fashion.
Yep. You have gained the use of the long rest. You get your healing surges back.
Yay.
You're still hungover though.
Fair enough.
You're a little hungover.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're more thirsty, if anything.
Yeah. She's just like looking. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do a thing. So I'm gonna get a mask and kind of like put it to the side of her head, so not actually on, but like just on the side. And then she'll just like, I'm gonna get something to grab a drink. Then
Okay.
yeah, just walk downstairs.
Okay. Nat, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and wash up. Try and endure this hangover.
Okay. You staying in the room?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Okay. Conrad, you come downstairs and you see
Mhm.
Damasaries there. He has a giant thing of ale already sitting in front of him. And the bar is empty besides an elven gentleman who's sitting at a table, a couple of the miners, and some of the guards.
Is it the Emperor of Kalroth guards?
Yes, it is the Empire of Kalroth.
Okay.
Some of them you recognize, but they are not in armor.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them look like they're kind of dressed down armor, and a few of them that look like they're in full ready to go. They have their weapons ready. They're kind of quickly eating some breakfast.
And Conrad just kind of settles in, gets in his chair at the bar.
Okay. So you just sit down.
Yep.
Okay. Emissaries looks over at you real quick, then looks back at his ale and just continues to drink. And after a couple minutes, Lady Cat comes out with some breakfast.
I got a question. So, where exactly in terms of the room is the guards? Like,
Guards are taking up this table,
okay.
this table,
Mm-hmm.
and this table right now. There are a few standing around as well.
Is there any that are kind of like, so? Like, I imagine like, is this
They're
one like
very-
within?
They're very close together.
I mean, like, are they within earshot of where Conrad is currently at?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
They're not being quiet.
Okay. So can I like kind of like discreetly listen in, just like just like kind of like do my thing, but like listen in and see what they're saying, anything?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. A lot of it's very mundane stuff, like, hey, what, do you have watch today? What shift do you have? Some people are just excited to be able to, have some time off today to visit stores and visit the town. A lot of people are just really excited to be in Elois. It's a place that some of them had heard in fairy tale and, old wives' tales about, this crazy land, but none of them have been here, and many of them didn't even know it actually existed, so they're really excited about that. A lot of it's just like almost kind of tourist talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much all you hear.
Okay. Conrad's just gonna kind of keep that ear open as the emotions cat over.
Oh, how can I help you, dearie?
Can I have the usual breakfast and he just kind of looks at her. Do you know if Payne's around?
Oh, her and Trey are running an errand for me this morning, but she'll be available later this evening.
Okay, thanks.
And she turns and walks away to go, assumedly go get you breakfast.
Also, I forgot to say this. Conrad had kind of a disappointed face when he heard that she was away at the moment.
Okay.
But then he kind of brightened up once he saw that she would be back later.
Okay. And at this moment, you see Maria begrudgingly walking downstairs with her mask just hanging off to the side. And Maria, you walk down to immediately see that the tavern is pretty popping so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say I forgot to mention it before as well. Like, she still does have the hood up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
Just understand that this is a weird, really awkward thing to have the mask and the hood on at the same time, especially not on your face.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so it's probably less concealing with the mask on your side, because it's probably pushing the hood, in that direction.
Yeah, I know. I know. Trying to figure out how to wear that most comfortably, so to speak. Yeah, so now she'll just go down and sit at the table.
Yeah, okay. You sit down there, and Damon's hair is eating, and Conrad's just sitting there.
Yeah. I know, she's just trying to figure to see how she can wear it quickly, like, if she needed to cover her face quickly, but not wear it at the moment. She's just looking around for anyone at the bar serving.
Yeah, because of your hair, how it is, and how the mask is, and how your hood is, you get this set. There isn't really a discreet way to just have it by itself hanging up. It's either like put on or put off.
guess in that case, you'll just like take it off and stick it on the table, but make sure that she's always got like a hand on it.
No worries.
Yeah.
And
Guess she just sits waiting.
and after a moment of waiting, you see Lady Cat come out with a plate of food, and she immediately looks over at you, and she's like, I wish you guys would all just come down at once. And she walks over and slides the food over to you, Conrad.
Thanks and sorry.
She's like, oh, no, it's okay. I'm just being lazy. And she looks over at Yuri and points at you, and she's like, yeah, you need a bit of morning nip.
Good morning, Lady Cat. Yeah, could I have some breakfast and a glass of water?
Of course, dear.
I'll do
Just
it.
give me a moment. And she walks back into the kitchen.
Yeah, she'll just nod and just stare at the table and look at the mask again.
And after just a few moments this time, because she was already in the process of getting breakfast going, she comes out with a plate and then a second plate. She slides one in front of you, Ruia, and then slides one next to you.
Ah.
And she gives you your water.
Thank you.
And
Just
Daemis
me
looks
to
over
start
at the
chugging that.
Daemis looks over at the spare plate, looks over at Cat, looks over at the plate, looks over at Cat, and like goes to reach over, and she slaps his hand.
Man,
And-
Davis Harris. Yeah, Conrad eats, but he's still kind of having that.
It continues the same line of conversation.
There.
Yeah, these guys seem mostly like ground workforces, so,
They may not know. Like, yeah, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Their conversation seems to be basic, like, hey, what shift do you have? Like, oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, you guys are patrolling? Oh, okay. We're gonna go check out this, store. We're gonna go check out this site. Or,
If it's of nothing of interest, then Conrad will kind of like slowly tune it out.
Okay. So you guys continue to eat your breakfast. Nat, it's been like 30 minutes and people are just gone. Are you just gonna sit in the room?
Yeah, Nat's gonna like take out the the Loire shirt for a little bit. Kind of give herself a little, motivating.
Okay. And at some point you look over and Sin is just at his desk.
Oh. Hey, Sin.
He doesn't respond.
Yeah, he just admires the shirt for a few minutes. Remember why she's here, and then puts the shirt away and then heads downstairs.
But do you really want to put the shirt away?
No.
Give me a wisdom check.
My brand.
Yeah, you really need to spend some more time with this shirt. It's your only connection.
She holds it in her arm and brings it down with her.
Okay. After you guys are almost, like a good half, 2/4 of the way, 3/4 of the way with your meal, you guys see Nat walk down just with her shirt, old shirt, just in her hands, and she's just hugging it.
Hey guys.
Morning, Nat.
Morning, Conrad.
Conrad just kind of takes a look at, like, I assume he sees the shirt, right?
Yeah.
And he kind of nods and then kind of goes back to eating.
She just sits right by the plate that Lady Cat Mara sat down for her.
Okay. So you just walk down and you see a plate sitting there and you just sit there and start eating?
She assumes.
Okay.
Lots of assumptions.
As soon as you do that, Lady Cat looks at you, gives narrow eyes. She's like, well, you could have fucking asked first.
Sorry.
And she gives you this really stern, serious look. And then it goes away to a smile. She's like, no, that was for you anyways.
Oh.
I just wanted to give you shit.
And I put the hand on her like, oh, jeez. She really did want to catch those fists.
There's nothing to catch there. It happens.
Exactly. My face doesn't want to catch those fists. But Nat thanks her for the food.
Okay, you guys finish enjoying a wonderful squawking box breakfast.
So Conrad just
So
kind
what
of
do we do
finishes. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys awkwardly sit there in silence after you guys finish the meal.
And I was
Can I
gonna
get
say
a
we was
drink?
actually
Conrad
staying
says.
there.
Okay. Conrad asked for a drink. Rui, what did you say?
Oh, she's actually just gonna say, so what do we do now?
That was Conrad's response.
Yeah, Damasaries actually stands up. He's like, well, I don't know about you guys, but I gotta go take care of some work at the Bomar and Bilmar's place real quick. Should be locked up, but I should be able to, use their front smith today. Figured I'd get a little bit more practice in.
Actually, wait a second. Conrad just kind of pauses. Dan was there for a second there. Didn't Felton say he had news for us?
He shrugs his shoulders.
All right, well, you can go on, Demazares.
Okay. Raises an eyebrow and walks out of the squawking box. See you guys later.
Have fun. Nat says.
Bye bye.
And Damasaries disappears to the void.
Where is Felton? Nat's like looking around for him.
Yeah. I haven't seen him yet.
Oh, he's busy.
Do you happen to know what Felton needed of us, Kat?
Yeah. I mean, I think he already told you guys what he needed to tell you guys. He looks over at you, Rhea. You got your package, right?
Yeah.
And you guys got the note?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. From.
Okay, then yeah, you guys should be good.
It was certainly news, all right. Not like.
Yeah. So, judging by your guys' demeanor and the fact that I haven't seen him, what happened with Cletus?
I need a drink.
And she looks at Conrad saying that, and just Rhea and Nat probably looking with their heads down in silence.
No, Nat says he died fighting.
Oh. Okay. Don't tell anyone I said this, but this round's on me. And she goes and grabs some liquor, and she starts filling up like some rather large shot glasses. And she pours one out in front of each of you guys and pours one for herself.
Grabs it.
Yeah, sure. I could grab it, but just spill a bit around. Not actually drinking it yet.
Yeah, Conrad didn't drink it yet. He just kind of grabbed it.
Yeah, and Nat says the cat that the note said that Corin was also leaving us, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of figured that. Yulon kind of talked to me about what was going on, and, they were both kind of excited about it, because, apparently that little pipsqueak was been trying to get back to the Feywild, and she knows how difficult that can be, so, I'm sure if, you guys would take an offer of going home.
Actually, so could you repeat that for a second, Damison? I don't think I heard you correctly.
I'm sure all of you guys would give up or take the chance to go home.
All right, Conrad does a shot at that.
Yeah, my Rue's just gonna look up and then look like deeper into the table. It's like just looking bad.
Okay, well, let's salute the big horned guy. May Cord's strength forever be with him. And she raises her glass.
That raises the glass.
Conrad really
Raising
took the
glass.
shot when she said that.
She reaches over and pours you another shot.
Raise the glass.
Glass.
Okay. She clinks her glass with yours, and then she downs it,
Downs it.
Downs it.
and she
Downs
immediately
it.
fills your guys' glasses back up.
Oh, it's going down. We're doing this. Says that. That's
Downs it.
Doing.
She just. Oh, you guys take the.
Oh, Connor already did.
She keeps offering, so we're going.
I was gonna say I'm just like sitting there, like just with the drink,
Okay.
deep in thought. Just
Well,
deep in thought.
Kat takes her drink, fills your guys' up again, and sets down the bottle. She's like, okay, well, I got some work to do. You guys just continue to drink. I know what you guys are going through, and, you know, just, I mean, take a couple days if you guys need it. The world's
Thank
not
you.
on fire this day.
Thank you, Cat Mara. You.
She
That was very
winks
nice
at
of you.
Thank you.
She's like, just watch my bar.
Yeah, will do.
Can
She
do.
goes to the kitchen.
Connor's actually gonna move closer, just so like, he's not like literally on the other side of the bar. Also, like, do I have to do an endurance check or something? Connor just took 3 shots at this point.
No, not yet.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I was gonna say. Rue's not drinking. She's just staring at the table. Just staring.
hey Conrad, how long was I out yesterday?
I just tried to recall. You kind of passed out pretty early, actually.
You look over and she's like, she's talking, but it's a little muffled because her face is buried in the shirt.
Oh,
You know, you could just, change your clothes, right?
yeah. But do I want to?
I mean, you're kind of hugging that shirt. I mean, don't you want to?
Holding it's also nice.
You should make that into a scarf or something, just so you can have it.
No, it's okay. The shirt is fine.
Okay. Yeah, just shrugs the shoulders.
Nat, then it strikes you his words. He wants you to do what to the shirt? Cut it up?
Conrad!
He wants you to ruin the only keepsake you have of that man. He wants to take this away from you.
This shirt is fine as it is.
I mean, I know it's liars. I'm just saying, maybe we should find a way to kind of keep it on you if means that much to your.
She's like,
Talking about keeping it on you. Does that mean he wants to take it away?
it's mine.
So, how's your day going?
That's like a mild hiss.
Yeah, no, she's
Yeah, you
just.
can't help but to feel like Conrad keeps looking at your shirt. Give me another wisdom check. You think about it for a moment. He's gonna try to take away your shirt. Then you shake it off. You're like, no, okay, I'm being a little silly. But you might want to keep an eye on him.
Nat's like squinting her eyes at him, like.
Yeah, I was gonna say while that was all happening, Rue was just staring at the mask, like staring at the table, constantly deep in thought. She's not paying attention.
Well, Conrad actually just asked you something, so are you just still ignoring him?
Yeah, again, she's just deep in thought. Very
It
deep in
looks
thought.
like she didn't really notice you even said anything.
Okay, yeah. Conrad's like, he just kind of puts his hand right in front of her face and just kind of waves.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, are you there?
You okay, Ruria?
I'm just thinking.
About?
What happens at the lake? What happens after? Home? Not home? she like then gets a drink and like takes a shot.
Well,
Yeah.
what you think about? Conrad says, and he takes another shot.
You fill it up and then take another shot.
Well, I imagine he had a fourth shot ready to go, but basically.
I think you took all the shots that you had poured. I mean, the bottle's sitting there.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I thought he poured a shot and then.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you pour a shot and you take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't steal Ruya's drink or anything like that.
I'm just, I'm just making sure, you're counting the shots.
Yeah.
Nat takes her mouth away. No, Nat's just taking her mouth away from the shirt for a second so she can take a shot. And then goes back, right back.
Okay, I need Conrad, give me 4 endurance checks.
Oh, now it's 4. Okay. I asked about this earlier, but alright.
Yeah, there's a certain... You'll see.
Okay, I'll see you in a second, yeah. I think that's
Okay.
4.
Nat, give me 4 checks.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, Nat, give me 2 checks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you mean me?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maria, give me...
my bad.
Sorry. No, that was my bad. I was reading Nat while I was trying to say Maria.
No.
Fucking up.
Yeah, I figured as much. Endurance.
Yep, give me 2. Okay. Nat and Conrad,
Mm-hmm.
you guys sit here taking your shots. You're like, oh, it's not bad. It goes down smooth, and you're just like 5, 10, 15 minutes roll around, and it hits you like a creeping wave. You go from completely sober to pretty fucking intoxicated pretty quickly. Rhea,
Like-
you're pretty fucking tipsy.
Okay, so like, am I like sleepy intoxicated or just like
You're
blast
just
out like?
drunk.
Okay, just drunk. Okay.
No, I forgot how strong this stuff was.
Oh, this is no liquor that you guys have had thus far.
Yeah, Conrad hasn't had any liquor so far, so I think this is. Yeah.
Yeah, she just figured about that dwarven drink. Like, is it same level of strongness or?
No, this is
More
a
or less.
completely different type of drink. This
Oh,
is called Creeping
type.
Drow. Creeping Drow is a type of liquor that is a creeping liquor. You don't immediately feel it, but it consecutively grows stronger and creeps harder the more you drink. So taking 4 shots was a really hilarious idea.
And Conrad's just kind of like it's kind of like him, like whoa.
Oh, jeez.
You two
This-
okay?
This stuff is fucking great. Conrad just he's like really trying not to slur his words.
Oh, I'm certainly feeling it, Nat says. Yeah. She's trying to retain her composure.
Yeah, Conrad
Just
just kind of
spin in the glass.
looks at Ruya and go like Ruya, like I know, like maybe you might have like some sort of like you might blame yourself a little bit, but like don't. I mean, it just kind of happens. I mean, like anything happens in this life. Good people die, and the gods can just give a fuck. He just kind of laughs and like he starts pouring himself another shot.
Yeah, she's gonna like as soon as you say that, she's just gonna look at you like all serious face, like they care.
No, thank I could give that two shits.
I mean, she's like, she wants to start an argument, but she's kind of half given up on it. Like, she really wants to start an argument. I mean,
No,
are you
no.
saying that my god doesn't care?
Think about your argument and also consider that you are pretty tipsy right now too, so that may influence whether or not you want to argue.
This question is, it's like, my god doesn't care? I mean, my god's the whole, you know, presides over the dead. Do you think that she don't care? I hope
know
she
my
does.
god. I know my god doesn't, and he just kind of waves his hand like, who knows what the others do?
I'm sure he does. The people may not, but I'm sure he does.
Yeah, whatever. Kara takes another shot.
She's like gonna try and take the bottle away.
Hey, that's mine.
Okay, I need you guys to do counter athletic checks or acrobatics. Grab.
Wait, counter acrobat. Okay, sure.
Since this is not really holding each other, you guys are fighting for the same thing. Just do acrobatics or acrobatics or athletics, one of the two, whichever is higher for you, and you guys are gonna counter grab for this. Okay, with deft hand, Conrad sees you go to reach for it and just snatches it away before you can grab it.
You might want to take a break from that. Like,
Oh, maybe you should just have more then. Kara pours her a shot and hands it to her.
Fills up your glass.
Even that stopped. Like, nope, I'm not doing this again.
Come on, Nat.
Looks over, but she's still breathing through the shirt.
I'm not doing this again.
I picture her, like, you guys aren't even seeing her face, it's just the imprint of her face through the shirt. Like, every time she talks, you can see her mouth moving.
Hello.
fine. Ruth's gonna take the shot, and immediately, as soon as the glass is empty, pull it back down next to the bottle, and she's just staring at it.
Like, you want another? Kara just kind of, like, pours her another.
Takes the shot, puts it down next to the glass.
Okay, hang on. Nat, come on, join us.
I want to have my composure.
What, are you a quitter?
No. I remember the last time I did this.
Maybe you weren't trying hard enough.
Ah. Really? Fine. She pokes her head out and takes another shot.
Yeah, Kara poured one and gives her another. And Kara gives Yuria another as well.
Yep. Same again. Taking a shot, putting it down, putting it next to the bottle.
Okay, you guys are all currently at 5.
Yeah.
Bottle is getting pretty close to empty.
I get the last shot, because I'm not a quitter.
I mean, currently Conrad has the bottle in his hand.
I try to get the bottle so I can get the last shot. Or last few shots.
Hey, easy. He pours another line.
Okay, give me a athletic checks, Nat.
Yay.
Okay, what's your reflex?
My reflex, hang on.
Yeah.
17.
Okay, you grab the bottle. You guys are currently both have a hand on the bottle.
I'm giving him like a look, like.
I was gonna pour you a shot. Don't worry about it.
I was gonna say, are they doing this in between me? Or
Yes.
Yes!
Now a bottle like in front of you with one of their arms on both sides reaching across you.
Cool. I want to hug the bottle. Like, just go grab it.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Yeah. It's like, you guys had far too much.
Maybe at an advantage since this is a. Okay, yeah. You, all three of you are now holding onto this bottle.
You know, we can't drink it like this. You
I
know
need
that,
you
right?
all to give me a strength check.
All of us? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, Conrad's not pulling on it. He just had his hand
Yeah,
on
but
it.
this is a lot of force and a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so this is just to make sure you guys don't accidentally crush the bottle.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, overall it's a success, so yeah, the bottle's okay for now.
Yeah. Conrad backs off, like, okay, back off.
Okay. Conrad lets go of the bottle, and now it's Ria's hugging it, and Nat has a hand on it.
Oh, I thought I was rolling straight to pull it up. That's
Oh,
probably
no. You guys are... This is all happening, like, simultaneous.
mine.
Yeah, it was it's like we were all. I would let it go.
I paid it.
Can I roll to grab it?
I mean, you're still currently grabbing it.
Oh, I pull it to myself. So I'm trying to get out of her arms.
Okay, give me a strength versus... Yeah, a strength versus... Just do a strength off.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Nat, you pull the bottle away from her.
Yay! I'm not a quitter. She starts drinking from the bottle.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe just pat her on the head.
You pull the bottle away, and right now, Nat, you have the neck of the bottle, and Rui, you have the base of the bottle.
Oh, come on.
As the glass shatters across the bar.
Aw.
They're fighting over a glass bottle. And Nat has the strength that most large men would dream of, so... Yes, you guys broke the fucking bottle. Now there's glass, and it's leaking a little bit from the little bit that splashed out of it.
There wasn't like that much left, right? There was just
Yeah, no, but now Nat and Rhea both smell like the booze that was inside of it. Because it did splatter all over their hands and their chest.
I told you to let go of it.
I
Yeah,
told you
yeah,
to stop
Ruya.
drinking.
And I need Rhea to give me 3 endurance checks. I need Conrad to give me 1 and Nat to give me 1. As you guys fight over it, you guys have had time for the shots to go through, so give me Ruria's first. Okay, well, Nat's, then Ruria's, then Conrad's.
Okay. Oh wait, something happened to my powers. Oh, interesting.
Okay, all 3 of you are fucking pissed drunk.
It was just because I get to the ground and I start picking up all the glass bits.
Oh, no, it's over the bar itself. Or,
Ah,
it
she's
wasn't- yeah, it's
Just
pretty-
compile it in a pile. Yeah.
Very good.
And at this moment, Lady Cat comes back into the bar. What the fuck? And she looks past you guys. Do you guys turn to where she's looking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys all turn around and you realize that the entire bar is looking at you 3. The guards,
Oh.
the elf guy, and the miner. They're all just looking at you.
Yeah, she's just gonna haphazardly like put a mask on, like very haphazardly.
So you look back to the front, grab your mask, put it on your face, and then look back.
Yes.
Okay.
With a shirt in her arm, and
Yeah.
like that's like giving like a what kind of shrug, like what?
Kind of looks at them and looks at Cat. What are they looking at?
You fucking idiots! I've been gone for 30 minutes, and you're already drunk, and you broke a bottle.
Well, that's these two faults. Conrad says.
What did I give you guys? And she looks at the half of the bottle, the bottom base, and she's like, "Ah, okay, let me give you guys something else." And she like turns around, goes through a couple bottles that she has on shelves, pulls something out. She's like, okay, here you guys go.
Conrad called me a quitter, and I just wanted to prove him wrong.
So you
Nuts
guys
is-
broke a bottle? What does quitting have to do with breaking a bottle?
Oh no, it got complicated after that.
Yeah, Nat. What does quitting have to do with breaking a bottle?
I mean, Conrad wouldn't stop drinking, and he started insulting my god. So, eh.
Whatever.
Lady Cat puts her hands on her hips, rubs her, or rolls her eyes, and she's like, okay, children, settle down. It's in the middle of the day. I know you guys are drunk after 30 minutes, but let's not make a mess. You know, save that at least until I got some assistance later on.
Fair.
Okay.
We're just gonna like poke a tongue out at Conrad and then nod.
She has a mask on, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So Conrad,
know,
when you
but
go-
Your tongue pokes the mask, and you immediately realize that this is not going to work.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and do it anyway.
Conrad, you notice the bottom of her mask just pokes out for a moment?
It's kind of like raised an eyebrow at that and like, shrugs.
But Lady Cat finishes picking up the last little bits of glass, and she pours herself a shot, fills up your guys' glass. She's like, okay, no more messes until later.
Okay. Got some water? Just realizing that he's actually really drunk right now.
Well, what the fuck is that gonna do?
Make me less drunk?
You know, only time does that, right?
Oh. Conrad just like tries like he's like trying to think about it, but like he really can't. Just like
Either put the booze down or just keep drinking, Nat says. She has that cat-like grin on her face.
Lady Cat looks at you three. She's like, well, I mean, it's not like you guys have anything else planned today, do you?
No.
Nope.
Well, she holds up her glass that she just filled and, like, kind of gestures like, okay, keep drinking. And she downs her shot.
You heard her, Conrad.
This isn't like fuck it.
That does so too.
Okay.
Where he's just
You guys
staring
are
at the drink.
all drunk.
Conrad's gonna turn around. Are they still staring at us?
I mean, they've kind of stopped, kind of continued back with their conversation. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I was about to say yeah.
Okay. I mean, the elven guy that's sitting at the table alone is kind of, you know, kind of keeps giving you like a look.
What kind of look?
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Okay. You're drunk. It's kind of hard to tell.
Okay.
I mean, it could just be because of the scene that you guys are causing.
Okay. And what time is it like now? It's like still like morning, right?
Yeah, it's not even afternoon.
Yeah. And I was kind of looking, and like I assume Cat's still at the bar.
Yeah, she's wiping down glasses.
Are we like causing too much noise? It kind of looks a cat.
She looks at you. She's like, honey, this is a bar.
I know. It just seems that I don't know.
Trust me, if you're making too much noise, I'd kick you out myself.
I don't want that. Conrad says. I really don't. It's nice here. Oh. You get sad now.
She fills up your shot glass. She's like, oh, you guys are such drama queens sometimes.
Probably. That says as she takes another drink.
Conrad just kind of holds his a little bit. He's like trying to give himself some time.
Nero's just still poking the glass. Just poking it.
Oh.
That keeps going.
Actually, kind of. Would it be an intelligence check, Damon, to see if I'll be able to get up later tonight? Like at my current pace.
Your current pace, you're probably going to be passed out by 2.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
But you're also drunk, so you're really thinking about your pacing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Fuck it. Conrad doesn't know.
I mean, you guys got to remember, you are all very drunk right now.
Yeah.
Your thought process is like someone who is very drunk.
Yep.
That tries to give Conrad a few pats, but still is kind of suspicious about him. Like,
So you kind of reach over Ruyo while like holding his shirt, like.
Yeah,
I try to free a hand, but it's super awkward.
Like, put her neck down, like in her shoulders, just leaning down, like give. Obviously, you can't tell, but just staring at Comet like giving him the evil eye. Like,
Pat, pat, pat.
Can I do an inside check to see if? Well, actually, I can't, right?
No.
I can't. Damn it. You kind of seem quiet, Ruya.
Sure. Just take the glass and just slide it over to Comrade and just keep staring at the table.
Yeah, there's just a blank face of this white porcelain face mask, and it is haunting and creepy as she just slowly slides the glass towards you.
Cletus smile, creepy.
Conrad just kind of shudders a little bit at that. And he takes another shot.
Okay.
That takes Rui a shot. She just left there.
Well, she pushed one to Conrad. So.
Ah,
Yeah.
not trying to get it. Eh.
She like reaching for it.
Yeah, she is trying to reach for it.
I was gonna say, is there a free table around, or do all of them have people on them?
Oh, I mean, going to any of them would put you significantly closer to people.
I'm trying to think.
Who wants that?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you know, when she's drunk, she probably doesn't care too much at the moment. Yeah, I was gonna say, what would be the closest free table?
Well, then, I mean, if you don't care about that while you're drunk, why would you care about what's going on while you're drunk?
That is true.
She just doesn't want to be in between a fight.
Okay.
It's not a fight.
This table right here is completely empty.
Yeah, she'll just move and sit there.
Yeah, I can imagine it'd be kind of awkward because like Net's just constantly reaching for Conrad, like right over her.
Yeah.
And I posted an info share what the mask looks like. Just sort of. It's just a plain white porcelain face mask, so it kind of looks like a face.
Oh wow, that is creepy.
Ruria, we could have just switched seats. You could have said something.
Yeah, Ruria, it is a bit of effort to go over to that table. You stumble quite a bit.
Yeah, she's pushing through.
Oh.
So you guys just continue to drink?
Guess she's out, Nat says.
Oh.
Yeah. It was just twiddling her fingers.
Which is really weird because your motor skills are probably not the best right now.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like trying to tap her fingers, like pinky to pinky, middle finger to middle finger, but like missing each time.
Yeah, fucking never get one of them up. You get like 3 in a row and you're really excited about it.
Yeah. Again, just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Ah, damn it. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, Howard's just gonna keep drinking, I guess. Yeah.
Same.
Okay. About 1 or 2 p.m. rolls around and you guys are getting kind of tired.
I'm tired. He's gonna try to stand up.
Okay. You fail. You stumble right into the stool next to you.
To the left or to the right?
To the
Yeah.
left.
Okay.
And Lady Cat kind of rolls her eyes. And she's like, Felton, I need you. And then Felton walks out of the kitchen.
Felton!
And he looks over at Lady Cat and then looks over at your response. He's like, oh, I think I know what you need me to do. And he walks over and sees Conrad just kind of on the ground, like stool on his backside, just like, oh. Do you need a hand, sir?
Yes.
Right this way, as he leans down and offers you a hand.
Conrad tries to grab it, but he kind of tries and misses it.
Yeah, your hand doesn't really grab him. His hand grabs like your forearm, and he just kind of picks you up.
Mm-hmm.
Right this way, sir. As he throws your arm over his shoulder, and he helps you up the stairs.
Okay.
And he takes you into your room and takes you right over to your bed and helps you sit down on it. And he's like, "Is there anything else I can assist you with, sir?"
No, I think that's it. Thanks.
Okay, I'll be sure to set some dinner aside for you later and bring it up if we do not see you around that time.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Guards kind of lays back.
And after a few moments, you guys see Felton return back to the tavern.
Nat just has a dumb grin on her face while she's holding her shirt. You sure you don't want to come back to the bar, Rory?
I'm just gonna look at the bar. Then. Yeah, sure. And she's like, yeah.
Okay. Considering you stopped drinking a few shots after or before they did, since it is flash forward a little bit, you are starting to sober up a little bit.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is Felton still at the bar?
Yeah, he's currently just moving stuff around.
Felton, could you have 2 glasses of water?
Of course. And he reaches over, grabs a pitcher, sets it on the table, and procures 2 glasses and sets them in front of you.
Nah, it's great. Yeah. Again, pours out 2 glasses, slides one over to Nat, and starts, like, she takes the mask off and starts drinking hers.
Yeah, she drinks some water.
Actually, give me a perception check, Nat.
Yep.
I gotta see if you're even sober enough to realize that she's passing you a glass. Okay, good thing you nat 20'd on that. You see her slide over a glass.
I make sure to have a free hand.
You think it's a glass of liquor, though.
This isn't booze! What is this? She drinks it just to make sure.
That is not booze. It's very weak booze.
This is weak stuff.
Trust me, you'll thank me later. Like, if there's a pitcher, she'll just pour herself another glass of water and drinks it.
Yeah. You hear that, Nat? The bottle's still in front of you.
I try to drink some.
Okay, you finished the glass of water.
Darn. It was a trap all along. Tastes like water.
There you go. God, I don't know how Dad could have this many drinks. Just like cold. Like holding at the back of her head. Elbows on the table, looking down at it.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Well, I mean, Nat, the bottle's still sitting in front of you.
After she finishes a bottle of water, she resumes her drinking.
Okay. You see Nat continuing to drink.
You just look over and do a sigh, not even caring. She's like, gone back to looking at the table.
Thank you. And that says to Maria as she resumes her drinking.
Yeah, she's too busy, like, depressed and thinking about stuff that she's not even caring.
Yeah, she's fine. Nat tries to say under her breath as she continues. I'm gonna try not to move, because usually when I try to move like this, I usually end up falling on the floor and then maybe passing out, so I'm just gonna stay right here.
And there's no one here to carry you today. As you guys look over, Ensign has come down.
Hello, Sin.
He looks at you, looks over at Nat. Are you guys both drunk?
I'm getting better. She's
Some more than others.
yeah.
He sighs. He pulls out his book.
He also
lifts up his
sighs.
staff. And he's going to What's your willpower, Nat?
19.
You feel like something come over you real quick. Like a spell or some effect. You shake it off.
Hee she says.
Sounds like, damn it.
You're always just gonna like.
Do I know Sin did tried to do something?
Yeah, you are completely aware.
You're always just gonna like.
If you got something to say, Sin, you might as well
Actually,
just say it.
I will say, since you are actually really drunk, go ahead. Wait, what's your passive perception?
Oh, jeez. 17.
Normally, yes, you would be fully aware of it, but yeah, no, you probably won't. You're not aware of who did it. You're aware of something happened, but you don't know what it was or where it came from.
Huh? Who did that? She's like looking. She's looking around with holding her shirt. Rude, did you see who did that?
Did what? I don't know. What you on about? Again, she's just doing a side glance at Sin's book. Okay.
Yeah, she just keeps drinking.
Sin looks over at you, Nat, and he's like, Nat, before it gets too rough and none of us can assist you upstairs, why don't you take yourself to bed or allow one of us to take you to bed? And he's going to cast Glib Tongue and do a diplomacy check. Okay, so that is a 26.
Ow. Against my will, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Given the fact that you're drunk, he sounds pretty convincing.
Well, look at you being so nice. She's like,
Yeah, he's really looking out for you.
okay. and that grabs her shirt, like, and tries to go with Sin.
Okay, you immediately fall out of your bar stool.
Yep. I knew it.
Rolls his eyes. He's like, just give me a second.
This is why I didn't want to leave the stool.
I got her, sir. As he walks around the bar, picks her up. I will take her up. And he picks you up. And he takes you to the bed.
Thanks for the offer, Sin. Sin. As she gets picked up, carried away.
He says nothing. And he looks at Lady Cat. Nat is being drug up. Yeah, can I get some lunch, please? And he slides over some coinage. And Nat, you're put onto your bed, and Felton looks down. Do you require any other assistance, lady?
Not that I'm aware of, thank you. She's just cuddling her shirt.
Okay. Felton leaves you, closes the door, and it doesn't take long for you to find yourself asleep.
Not a quitter.
After a few moments, Sin gets brought his late lunch, early dinner, and begins to eat.
Oh, that was a smart move done there.
Oh, I am a
Yes.
smart person.
Yeah, lots of that. I was like, I was gonna say, Felton's back at the bar, right?
Yeah, he's walked down at this point.
So, do I have a weak drink? Not that strong stuff. That strong stuff was a bad idea. Just something to keep me going through the day.
Oh, of course. Maybe a light ale or a light wine.
Light ale sounds good. Sounds good.
Thanks.
Of course. I have a popular favorite among the young lasses around this area. It's a nice fall brew. I'll get you a nice big old pitcher of that. How does that sound?
That sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. That'll just be 2 gold for the pitcher.
Yep, hands it over.
Okay. And he goes and grabs a pitcher, and you have your cup still.
Yeah, sure. Just
and it is
pour that and drink it slowly.
Yeah, it's a kind of a warm apple ale or cider ale. It's has like a little bit of sweet appleness, tanginess to it, but there's like cinnamon and other like spices in it as well. So it's almost kind of like an apple pie kind of ale. It's pretty nice. It's nice and warm.
Awkward moment when diabetics trying to remember what that tastes like. But yes, no, she'll just drink it slowly.
It's good. Sin finishes his food. Well, back to work. I figured you guys are gonna want a couple days to, recover. So we use that time to get some shit going.
Well, stuff you got working on.
He just looks over at you. Stuff, and then he turns around and starts walking up the stairs.
Right.
Right. You just as a quiet drink.
Okay. Few hours pass, and it's getting around dinner time.
Who say does bar look like busier?
There's a few more people in it. A lot of the guards have swapped out. Some of the ones that were there earlier are no longer there, and there are some new ones. The miners that were there earlier left. And as it approached dinner time, a few more came in. There's probably about a good 6 or 7 of them now, and the elven gentleman that was there earlier is still sitting there in the same seat.
I was gonna say go do a check to see if he's still looking this way or if he's just minding his own business. Or if he's making any conversation, what's he talking about?
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. You will be getting a mildly drunk.
Nope.
You don't fucking know. Every time you look over, he's not looking. He must be a ninja, or he's not looking.
You must be a rogue because ninjas don't exist.
And staring at him, you tend to drink your ale a little bit quicker, and you're slinking back into the drunk territory again.
Oh dear.
Oh, I need to clear my head. I need to clear my head.
Just like gonna sit there, twiddle, again trying to focus on getting their fingers to match and start twiddling.
After you downed all that ale, because you were doing all this super sleuth and staring at him, you're going back into difficult territory of doing it.
Yeah.
Your hours of prep of becoming not drunk again immediately dashed away.
I'll go to No, she'll just like, I'm trying to think. Kind of put her fist on the table, finishes whatever drink she has left, and start like going back to bed. If she can get it back to bed.
I mean, you're drunk. You're not like falling over drunk, but you are getting kind of hungry. Just FYI.
Okay.
I mean, you can choose to ignore it, but you'd be going to bed hungry.
Yeah. Imagine then she'll walk to the table, not table, but here's a stomach rumble. Be like, oh damn it. She's just not happy. Like, I'm looking for if anyone else is at the bar. If Felton's still there.
Felton and Lady Cat.
Yeah. Sorry, Felton. Sorry, I'm asking so much of you today.
You
have any
do
job
understand this is my job, correct?
I know, but I feel like because hassle earlier, I feel bad. Is it
Oh no,
possible
trust
we
me,
could get
we've had hassle before. You remind me to tell you the tale of a couple years back when we had a half-giant clan come and visit us.
half-giant clan?
Yes.
Because I don't know what half-giants are.
Give
But
me
in terms of size,
give me a
building.
history check.
Yeah. History.
You know of a few different types of half-giant races, like Goliaths. You've heard of Goliaths. They are like half-stone giant. And there are other races that are deemed half-giants, and not nearly as large as giants, but usually like full-grown. A lot of those races are anywhere from like 8 to 9 feet usually, or 7 to like 9 feet. So they're pretty large, but not as large as giants.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I imagine, I don't know, the ceiling's taller than there?
Yeah, the ceiling in the tavern's definitely taller than that. But you can imagine, like, if there was a whole fuck ton of them in this bar, it could get a little crazy.
Yeah, I'll have to remember that story at some point. Yeah, I was gonna say, could I have like a plate of dinner?
Of course, just give me one moment. We got a few orders in right now.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Need something to slip up this liquid.
And as he says that, and he takes the money for the food, which is again 5 silver.
Okay.
Other customers keep coming up and getting food orders, drink orders, and stuff like that. The place is really starting to kick off.
Yeah, she's just looking back, seeing if anyone's like coming in her direction.
Not really. Everyone's just kind of, walking up to the bar. I mean, you do get an occasional look every once in a while. Random hooded girl in the tavern with a mask on.
I was gonna say, I imagine the mask was off at this point because I've been drinking.
Well, the last command is that you had it on, so.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I mean, you can lift up the mask slightly to take a drink.
Oh, good point.
I mean, if you want the mask off, you can.
No, I'll just have it like lifted up a bit.
Okay. And after a few moments, a dinner is brought out to you.
Thanks.
He nods his head, and he continues to set out other dishes that he brought back from the kitchen.
Okay, she'll like put a mask even further back just so she can eat food proper.
Okay. It is a delicious deep stew, so nice hearty stew. There's some rolls and some bread on the side that you can like dip it in and slop up all the gravy. Beef, mushrooms, carrots, celery, good veggies all stewed up with some nice delicious beef and some type of sausage. Tastes like pork sausage. It is very delicious. And given the fall weather, it is amazing. But 30, 40 minutes go by and you finish your meal. You're a slow eater, so probably 40 minutes. Do you continue to drink your ale?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because you're at this point, considering how long you had that pitcher, you're probably only about halfway through it. But you finish your dinner.
Mm-hmm. It's good. Yeah, she's just keeping an ear out, listening to the talk of the people.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Come on, natural 1.
No. Come on, natural 2. That's perception, right? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You perk up your, long elf ears and you try to pay attention. The guards are mostly talking about, the things that they've seen today in Elois. How they're excited to be here. They're going to be here for a few more days, so, they're planning out, like, what they're going to be doing over the next few days. They're hoping that they're long enough here to see the weather drop. Because apparently the first snowfall in Elois can be an astonishing sight. So some of them are talking about that. A lot of them are just, getting into kind of a little bit more rowdy bar talk and stuff like that, and some of them. There are a few soldiers in here with a little bit more well put together armor and stuff like that. They're kind of in the back area of the bar. Given how there are some more rowdier guards who are dressed down and drinking a little bit more, can't really make out what they're saying, but they're kind of keeping a little quiet in the back room. The miners and everyone else, they're just talking about different conversations. About some of them are talking about all the crazy shit that just seems to keep popping up. One of them's actually talking about how apparently they had a dangerous wanted criminal in their midst for months and they didn't even know it. And there is a little bit of talk from the miners about the Onyx Circle and how they could have let a criminal be amongst their midst for so long.
Yeah, she's gonna pay particular attention to that. Like, are they put an entire blame on Onyx Circle? Or it's just like
It just seems to be
coincidence.
It seems to be just kind of random bar talk of people
Yeah.
who probably don't know what's going on, and so they just have to make assumptions. Given your life and how you've had to grow up with people making assumptions, it's easy for you to put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
And the single elven gentleman is not really doing anything. He occasionally looks around the bar, looks at, Felton, looks at Lady Cat. Once or twice you see him looking at you, but he just seems to be keeping an eye on things.
Fair enough. Yeah, she'll just continue to stay at the bar, like no desire to move.
Okay.
Yeah.
You continue with the ale?
Like if she starts like getting a bit too much, I'm trying to think. Obviously, when she's getting to the hammered point, like she'll slow down a bit, have some water,
you're
and
already
then go back to
drunk.
drinking.
If you're still keeping pace with what you're doing, you are still technically considered drunk. You have had a little bit of food, but you're still pretty fucked up. And you are starting to get into the tired, considering the fact that you've been drinking on and off since like 9 in the morning, and it's now like 6 at night. So, you're feeling a little tired and rough. But I mean, if you want to finish the ale, if you go at a slow pace, maybe like another hour.
Mm.
You don't know.
Yeah, just finish the drink that she has and then start drinking water.
Okay, so you stop with the pitcher?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
He
you
just
just
wants
want
to
like
be
a
able
single
to
glass
walk.
of water?
Just like a pitcher of water. So she's
Okay.
trying to sober herself up so she can at least walk up the stairs without
Okay,
any
I mean,
assistance.
You could walk up the stairs, or you could try. I mean, you don't know.
No. I don't know. There's not really any desire to go upstairs.
Okay.
Just go sit there. Yeah.
Okay, so you spend the next, say, hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
spend
just
the next hour drinking water. I mean, it helps, but you're not. It's not. You're tired and you're drunk, so it's not like game breaking or anything. Like, you know. But yeah, you feel a little bit more hydrated. Probably have to pee real bad.
Yeah. Should go do that and then head back to the room, see if the others are awake.
Okay. You come inside. Sin is working at his table, and Nat and Conrad is currently passed out snoring. You also see Daylock in the room, passed out and snoring.
Huh.
Why did you get in there?
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
What? No one was conscious in the room, so I didn't really have to point it out.
Sin was there, but he didn't probably
Okay, yeah. I'm
care.
going to tell Sin, the NPC, the character
Yes,
played
tell
by me,
him.
that
Tell him.
he knew. Okay.
Yeah, she'll just look around, look at Matt and just sigh a bit. Look at Conrad and just sigh even louder.
You see,
Yeah,
Daylock is curled up in Cletus's old bed.
Aw,
Aww.
my baby.
Yeah, she'll just like. Interesting. Yeah, she'll just like sit at a table and just look at Daylock. Just trying to get like. And
Was
so
that-
it's like having it. Oh, sorry. No, I was just gonna say, I don't know how far back up. She's like looking at Daylock, sitting at a table, like. I don't know if he's like curled up in having nightmares or just curled up having
He's
a
just
good
curled
sleep.
up, and there's the ever gentle smile across his baby face.
Yeah, she'll just like put her hood down, put the mask on the table, and eventually go to her bed and go to start meditating.
Okay.
And maybe it'll pass out.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a wisdom check, just to see, because pretty borderline of like whether or not you'd be just passing the fuck out or meditating.
Yeah.
Okay, you managed to stave off passing the fuck out, which is difficult because, you know, like your first hour or two of meditation, you're just like sleep. You know, it takes a while for you to get to the zone. So like the first 2 hours of your meditation really don't count as meditation. So for first 2 hours, you just kind of sit there trying to get into the meditative state. But after that, you actually start meditating.
Yeah.
And in probably like your first hour of meditation, you do hear the door open and large footfalls come in,
Mhm.
and a big creaking on, and that's it.
Okay.
So the 4 hours pass for you. Okay, now I gotta flash forward because this is gonna be weird. So yeah, Maria, you begin to wake up. You are hungover. Not really hungover. You're still probably drunk. Yeah, you're still probably a little drunk. Give me an endurance check.
Is it technically waking up if you're coming out of a meditative state?
A little bit. Their meditative state's weird. Yeah, you're still a little drunk. But at the same time around, Conrad and Nat, you were beginning to stir.
I'm just gonna like kind of like he just kind of lifts his head up and like opens his eyes, and he tries to sit up.
It's rough.
Like, is there a window in our room?
Yes, 2 of
I
them.
assume. Yeah. Like, so what does it look like? What time is it?
It is. There's no light outside.
to like night.
You have no fucking clue what time it is.
Guy just kind of stirs awake and just like gets a crust out of his eyes and just tries to stand up.
It takes a little bit, but you wobble to the floor.
You okay? She's just like saying that across the room.
Yeah. Like, what time is it?
Yeah, given your meditative state and how long you have maybe closer to
And early in the take your pick.
Guys, to look around. Is there like food around, like that Felson brought?
you look over at the table and there are plates of food there.
Karen walks over and just like tries to sit down and eat.
Nat does too. Does Nat see Daylock on the bed right next door?
Yes.
Nat quietly just says, "Ah," just walks to the table.
Yeah. All three of you are technically considered drunk.
Still.
Yes. It's that creeping drink that you guys decided to have.
Yeah.
There's certain consequences when you have so many shots of it.
Is there water at the table?
Yes, there is a pitcher of water.
Howard's gonna be drinking as much of that as he can.
And almost room temperature coffee.
Howard's gonna avoid room temperature at this point.
A bit above. I mean, it's
A bit
pretty
above.
warm in your guys' room considering that, it's the fall. So,
Yeah, I kind
room
of would think that
temperature
too.
is probably like, maybe like 70, 80 degrees. So this coffee's maybe like 90.
Kind of will have that too as well.
Yeah, Rose just gonna sit in a bed, look to where she sees Daylock. Is like, does it look like he's gonna wake up anytime soon, or is he just...
Actually, at this
deep
point,
sleep?
I don't think you could see Daylock.
Yeah, especially with
The Pillow Fortress is probably in your way.
Nah.
You probably.
But if I
just see
say
Pillow.
got up and budged out, like, got up, start heading towards the table.
Okay.
like,
Yeah,
trying
you
to-
probably wouldn't know that Daylock is there until you look this way, and even then, maybe not. You'd probably just see the legs of someone in the bed.
Okay. Yeah, she'll just like go back to the table, pick up a mask, and then sit down and have a cup of coffee. How's the headaches?
Same old,
Not
same old.
I'm just trying to eat and whatnot.
Surprisingly, no headaches. You are still just drunk.
Oh, so like no headaches. He's just drunk.
Yeah, no, you guys are not hungover. You are drunk.
Oh, okay, interesting. I'm actually like I'm not hungover. Like, damn, I'm still buzzed. What the fuck?
Oh, not buzzed. Drunk.
Drunk.
You guys really have not. Only, like with Ruru being down a shot and taking that time not drinking anything. Yeah, you guys are fucked up.
Wow. Stuff lasts a long time.
And she's like on the borderline of still drunk because she still had 5 shots of it.
We know how to put it down, Conrad.
Karen kind of gives her a high five.
Just
High
to let you
five.
guys know, you guys will be feeling this effect. I mean, I did the math on it. Probably until about 3 or 4 the next day.
Next day, damn.
Can I have this drink in real life?
It's alright. Drunk buddies. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be
Your
so
characters do not know
astronomical.
this. Your characters don't know this, but yes, you will be drunk for a while, so
Okay.
I will let you guys know when the effects have ended.
So was walking
Oh,
over to
God,
the table a hassle?
Yes, you guys are still drunk. Like, you guys are stumbling. Like, it's your motor skills aren't there. Your cognitive function is still crap. And the sleep really doesn't. I mean, you're not tired, but you're, not like fully alert. You guys woke up drunk.
That's weird.
Okay. Yeah, she's trying and missing to get the motor functions in her fingers.
Yeah, Kyra's just trying to make sure he has a good handle for because he eats.